Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing something slightly different. I'm joined by Red Wolf. Say hello, Red Wolf.
Hello, Red Wolf.
Never heard that joke before. Never
I'm
ever in your
hilarious.
entire life.
I'm hilarious.
No one has
Shut up.
ever heard that joke ever.
I'm hilarious.
So instead of playing video games as I usually do, we're gonna be talking about them on the most epic podcast ever.
This is a podcast now.
No, it's not a podcast. Okay,
It's
so
true.
anyway, me and Red Wolf are
Comment
gonna be
below
talking.
if you agree.
So anyway, me and Red Wolf are going to be talking about video games. So basically, I remember when I was younger, basically when I was like a little baby, like when I was like 3.
He was a nerd.
Nerd. When I was like 3, I got a 3DS for either my birthday or Christmas. I do not remember. But basically, I got Yokai Watch, which I think was a show. I either watched the show first or I got the game first. I'm pretty sure I got the show first though. Yeah, I own the show. I was like 3, and I got a 3DS, and I got Yokai Watch for it, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, so like at this point, I had not discovered the fact that you were supposed to name in-game characters your actual name. So while my father was on the toilet, by the way, I asked him, Dad, what do I name him? What do I name my guy? He's like,
and he just screamed at the top of his lungs.
Run! Don't worry, the door was closed. The door was closed.
He just screamed at the top of his lungs like, "Shut up! I'm taking a crap."
So I'm like, Dad, what do I name my character? And he just goes, "Oh, Fred," and I named it Fred. I go, "How do you spell Fred?" Because I was like, really, I was like, not, I don't.
Wait, editor Wiz, put when Beetlejuice tries to spell red.
What color is a carrot?
Carrot? I think it's a carrot. Carrot what?
And I remember at one point, I was like, it was like late, like not like late, but like it was like 6. So like I almost had to go to bed because I was 3.
Yeah.
And I was sitting on the couch with my 3DS, and I got to a point where like it's like the second boss of the game for like a side quest. Well, not a main quest where you gotta like do like not like kind of like a stealth mission in the game, so that you don't get caught by this one like really big guy.
Okay, wait. Continue.
And basically, so it took me a lot of times, but I was finally able to get away from the big guy.
Stalker lore.
But basically, after that, you have to go fight another, like an actual boss. And like
Okay.
I had not discovered that you were actually supposed to use healing items. So I was just kind of going in full force, and I'm pretty sure I only lost once, and then I started crying. So basically, that night I cried, and then, cause like I was a little kid, I was really easily entertained. So the next day I started up a new file, and whenever I got to that part, I was like, you know what? I can't do this part, so I'm gonna play the entire game again.
Why not? Why not?
Yokai Watch 1 is probably the game that I've got the least amount, like, I've done the least amount in that game, but I have played for the most amount of hours in that game.
Let's go. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back in time. And by back in time, I mean like 6 years ago. And 6 years ago, I had a functioning Xbox 360. This ancient artifact, 6-year-olds today do not know what the heck that is, right? So basically, I had this game and it was called SpongeBob SquarePants Truth or Square. Put the image on the screen right now.
It's really, really low
So,
quality.
so I love that game. Because what more was there to love? SpongeBob and SpongeBob. You know what I'm trying to say?
So, you know,
So like,
both of them. Both of them.
so like, I forgot like half of the stuff I did, but I remember this one part. This one part, like I would have to do parkour, right? And I'm 6 years old. So I'm like, oh god, I don't think the Roblox obeys, which is how I used to say them, obeys. So when I used to do obeys at the age of 6, I would jump on the platform, stand still for about a second, then go to the next platform. On this level, you had to constantly press jump while moving left the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And my 6-year-old brain, it was like something could not be found there. I didn't understand that. So the moment I stepped on them and waited a second, I would go immediately slide off of it and fall God knows where. I was, doing my 1 second jumps, my 1 second wait, and then I would jump, right? And I would get so angry at the stupid game. I would whine and complain and get angry. I still do that if the game is good enough to make me rage. So I run to my dad, right? So I memorize the steps until I get to that part. Meaning, like I kept on going and going and going. Like you said, like once you knew there was a part that you could not do, you just played everything again until you got to that part, and I would shut off the Xbox and call it a day. And then my birthday hit the next, I don't know how long, but now I was 7 years old. You know what I'm trying to say? I had a
Once I
beard.
was 7 years old, my mama told me.
Okay, and I was 7 now. Like, things changed. Like, I got a beard. I was able to drive. I had
I'll be
hair on
popping
my head.
bottles.
I was a man, bro. So, yeah, it was official. I was a man. So, I said, I'm gonna beat this level. And I start. I start jumping, and then as soon as I hit it, I jump. And as soon as I hit it, I jump. And it's funny because my 6-year-old brain did not pick that up. I have to jump back. So I did it. I did it. I did it. And I finally got to the end. But there was like a gigantic robotic plankton that would have its giant hand and flatten you to a pancake. There was a slide button, right? So what you would have to do, you would have to jump, jump, jump until you got to the end. And then once you get to the end, you have to immediately slide. And then you would hit a checkpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my 7-year-old brain was like, yes! Because, like, you know that part where you can see the end? You're, like, right there.
Oh
It takes 1 second.
no!
I'm like, yes! And then I jump. I make it. And then the giant hand flattens me. I was so mad. Like, I started screaming at the top of my lungs. And my parents just came running up the stairs. And they're like, what happened? And imagine how disappointed you are as a parent to see your 7-year-old son getting mad at a video game. And then, yeah, I kept getting flattened. And then, by the age of 8, my Xbox 360 kind of farted and died. Because, I think we had it for like 13 years, 14 years.
So I remember, like, I think it was when was my Roblox account made? Let me go check. So on May 4th, 2017, I decided to make a Roblox account. I still
Life
have
is
the
Roblox.
Roblox account.
Add
But
the
basically, so
DJ
basically,
Khaled. Life is Roblox.
life is Roblox. So basically, I was like really So I was like watching Kindly Keen. I'm not Kindly Keen. I was watching Thick Noodles on my TV, playing some Pokemon Brick Bronze, and I'm like, I don't want to play that game. So
Yeah.
I do what any normal child would do. So I'm like,
Continue.
Mom, can I get Roblox? And she's like, okay. And she pulls out this old computer. And I mean old, like older than me. And that's saying something because I'm like 112. I don't remember it or something. But basically, I'm like, okay, let's sign into Roblox. So I go on the Roblox, I type up Roblox, and I click on the first option. And then it says sign up. So I'm like, okay, I'll sign up to Roblox. So I go, what do I name my guy? And I'm like, I'm like, I really like Pokemon. So I type Ash, but obviously Ash is already taken. By the way, if you don't know, Ash is like the main character of the Pokemon show. So then I'm like, what will make this name unique enough so that I can have the name? And I'm like, oh, I got it. I'll put my actual last name. So I did that. By the way, if you look at my actual Roblox account, the previous usernames only show Steel Greninja because I got Ash. Wait. I got the old. We're gonna have to bleep that out. Okay, so if you look at my previous usernames, there will only be Steel Greninja because I talked to Roblox, and the other name, which I'm not gonna name so I don't make the same mistake, got removed. I got it removed thanks to Roblox.
My turn. If we're talking about Roblox names, you think yours is bad? I go to my dad, his work tablet. I'm like sick. I'm like what am I? How old am I? I'm like 6, right?
So you were also struggling with SpongeBob during this time.
Yes, obviously. And the last thing my father wants to do is sign me up for a new game. Dad, I want to make a Roblox account. And he goes, okay, but if it does parent email address and all this stuff, we are gonna have to set it to tomorrow. Cause he was setting up a desk in my room at the time, and then he was like, oh, this seems quick enough. He put my birthday in, and he's like, what do you want to name your character? I'm like, okay, this is big. I need to think of a super cool ultra gamer legendary, epic, mega, ultra name, as a 6-year-old would think.
Obviously.
And I decided Super, right? Super obviously has a Bat Boy.
Makes sense.
Super Bat Boy. Alright, that already sounds like I'm 4, younger, right? Then I decided to put where I live. Yeah, that's right. I put my home at, I'm kidding. I put my the state that I live in. Yeah, that thing. And I put
He put
so I put
Super Bat Boy,
that,
Louisiana.
yeah.
Chat.
We live in
He
Louisiana.
put Super Bat Boy the moon.
It was a super cringe. And then I once lost my account. I was so mad. It did that random thing where like it asked me to sign in again because it forgot like it needs a refresher.
And obviously when you're a kid, you put like random stuff as your password and then you forget it.
Yeah, right? So I'm like, no.
What? No, dude.
And I had like so much progress in nothing, but at the time it felt like I lost everything. And then like I don't know how, I think that account lasted for a good year, and then See, because Super Bad Boy, he was the bacon hair. The bacon hair doesn't look bad. Nice and simple.
Well, you just said it.
What?
You just said it.
What?
You said your Roblox username. We both did it. We both did it.
Anyway, it lasted for a good year or two, and then the thing happened. I'm like, no! But the account had the bacon hair, like I said, good and simple. And then this was a year, I think, yeah, age 7. I was like, huh, I can customize my avatar, my character, the exact thing I named my old character, Super Bat Boy, blah blah. Except I put 1 at the end. So meaning that Super Bat Boy, blah blah, was Super Bat Boy, blah blah 0. And then I did Super Bat Boy, blah blah 1. And then I discovered alt accounts. And I made Super Bat Boy, blah blah 2. Like, there's a sequel. And that is not how counting works. If there's any 7-year-olds or 5-year-olds or 4, I don't know when you learn to count. But yeah, that's not how counting works.
So basically, like I was like really young, but like when you're really young, like sometimes you have to go to McDonald's, and like you know that McDonald's is cool because like they had the McDonald's play place. Like that's
Yeah.
so the
That's how-
McDonald's near me had a McDonald's play place, right? And so I'm like, so I went in there and I'm like, do you play Roblox? To this one
So-
random kid, and he goes,
Okay.
yeah. And I go, I play Roblox too. And he goes, okay. And I go, do you want to friend me? And he goes, okay. And I had to memorize his name, his Roblox name. And I think he might still be on my friends list. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.